Hey, hello, you're here. Hi, welcome. It's the Nisha Jackson Show. I'm Rusty Humphries. She's Nisha Jackson, and we sure are glad you're here. And one thing we want to let you know about is Brand X. Take Brand X. It promotes brain focus and attention and physical recovery and
hydration.
And hydration.
Which we're talking about today, so this is good.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about water and other things you could do with water is take some great vitamins like AM Stress. That's a great supplement. That's a good one. And the mood, you like the mood.
I do like, that's actually one of my favorite supplements.
Now, here's something that's kind of interesting. Look at this. So we see this backwards. You see it normal. Look what it's called backwards.
Doom.
Boom. It's called Boom. Go to nishajackson.com for that. nishajackson.com and subscribe, and like us and share us and all that good stuff. All right, Nisha, we were talking about the top 10 benefits of drinking water.
Yes.
There's more than 10.
Well, 60% of your body's made up of water. So if you're not drinking water regularly, you're circulating some dirty stuff.
Oh, really?
So that's a very simplified way of saying it's kind of disgusting. It's like waste. So you want to be drinking water regularly just for the very fact that 60% of your body is water and your body needs water.
So you really can flush out the system then with water.
Yes. Okay. The main thing with water, I'm going to give you a little test.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some test questions along with my benefits. One of the main benefits is that it actually delivers when you drink more water, it helps to deliver more oxygen to your body. And who doesn't need more oxygen to their body?
Oxygen sounds good.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So blood is more than 90% water. So when we drink more water, we have better blood flow, and better blood flow gives you more oxygen.
Okay.
That's the connection.
I better get my blood flow going. Keep
if
going.
You're wondering why you've got fine wrinkles on your skin or your hair doesn't look good, or possibly you just don't feel like you're aging very well, your skin just looks ruddy and maybe not as glowing, you're probably not drinking enough water.
What do you think looking at me?
I think you need more water. Okay. So it boosts healthy skin, healthy nails, and it just generally helps your beauty.
I need beauty. I'm going to be guzzling this stuff today. All right.
I love this benefit. It cushions your brain.
Oh.
Your brain needs water. It cushions your brain. It actually helps your brain work better. In fact, I used to tell my patients this for years. If you're feeling kind of like you're hitting the wall in the afternoon and your brain is a little bit sluggish, if you drink a full glass of water, it really does help your brain work better. It's like just perking up that, like when you water flowers and all of a sudden they just magically come back to life. That's exactly what your brain does with water.
I mean, a lot of people go for the 5-hour energy drink. And so you're saying water might be just as good, obviously with Brand X.
Yes, Brand X would be much better, but just water in general is really helpful. Okay. If you're a big coffee drinker like me, do you think that this is a problem today? I've got 2 rounds of Starbucks, my current one and my backup. So if you are like me and you drink caffeine, I try to control it somewhat, but if you drink caffeinated beverages during the day, you're going to be more dehydrated. So tea, coffee, sometimes other types of drinks that have caffeine in them will dehydrate you. So that means you need more water.
By the way, your parents were just here and I finally heard your dad say one negative thing. It's the first time I've ever heard him say anything negative. Do you remember what it was?
His coffee was cold.
If that's the most negative that guy gets, man, that's pretty good.
I know people say, oh man, Nish, you drink a lot of caffeine or drink a lot of coffee. And I actually kind of do, but I don't drink a lot because I'm a chronic refiller.
Okay.
When it gets cold, I have to refill it. So I just dump it out and refill it. Okay. It flushes body waste. If you are drinking water, it flushes body waste. So you have 2 choices. You can have all that waste still circulate around in your body and just stay in there and make you more toxic, or you could actually flush it out by drinking more water. I would suggest that you flush it out by drinking more water because you're going to feel better and you're going to look better.
Okay.
It maintains blood pressure. So some people who have chronic high blood pressure, borderline high blood pressure, actually could lower their blood pressure and maintain it better by optimal fluid intake. So true or false, everybody needs 8 ounces of water. 8 glasses of water a day. True or false?
True.
False. Some people need more, some people need less. So men have a tendency to need more because they're bigger. So it's largely dependent on how much you weigh.
Is there something you can do that makes you know how much you need? Like you're going to the bathroom a certain amount or something?
You should drink about half your weight in water per day, ounces.
I better get a swimming pool.
Yeah. Now I drink more water than that,
Yeah.
but I actually drink a lot more water than that. And you can drink too much water too, but that's kind of hard to do.
Okay.
Because your body does flush it out. It also makes minerals and nutrients more accessible to your system. So if you don't have enough water intake, if your water intake is low, fluid intake is low, your vitamins and minerals that you're getting from your food or the supplements that you're taking are not being circulated appropriately. So it helps the nutrients get where they're supposed to get.
And by the way, if you want some nutrients, go to nishajackson.com. That's nishajackson.com.
You're such a little infomercial. Okay. It prevents kidney damage and kidney disease. It also is really good for boosting your performance during exercise. You probably will exercise so much better and have better endurance and less inflammation and pain after you work out if you drank more fluid. It helps prevent a hangover.
Okay. Let me get the exercising thing. It feels sometimes when you exercise and drink water, it slows you down because it weighs you down. That's not true.
That's not true. That's a myth.
Okay.
Take that away. And a lot of people are like, oh, I can't exercise if I drank a bunch of water because then it's going to be like sloshing around and stuff. It's not true. Okay. It actually does improve the performance of your workout. Okay. I want to ask you a question. How much water comes from food? 20%, 40%, 60%?
I mean, if you're eating
how
a lot
much
of
water
watermelon,
comes from your food?
I don't know, probably 60.
20.
What?
20%
Come
comes
on.
from food. So you have to take water. You have to have water intake.
Okay.
So and if you can't drink water, you're like, oh, I really hate drinking water. It's just I just don't like it. Put something in it. Put some stevia in it. Put xylitol in it. Those are natural sweeteners that are actually good for you.
Unsweet iced tea is a good one, right?
Yeah, unsweetened iced tea. But again, you're running that's okay because it's still fluid intake and water intake, but it's caffeinated. And so you're getting a little bit of a dehydration effect from it.
Caffeine makes you more dehydrated no matter what you're drinking, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then the other thing that I find really interesting is that people often worry about the pain that they're having in the body and the inflammation, and inflammation's become kind of a buzzword these days, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to lower inflammation and pain in your body, you have to drink a lot of water. You have to drink more water. So it does really help with inflammation. And I think that's something that everybody really should be concerned about.
So when you're exercising, you're drinking water, how often should you stop? I was thinking like an hour, every hour. You should drink water?
Right. So adults lose water naturally, but they lose it a lot more when they're working out. So we recommend every 20 minutes that you drink water while you're working out. Now, a lot of this depends on the intensity at which you're working out. But 2 to 3 glasses of water during a 45-minute workout is going to be kind of important. So about every 20 minutes when you're doing workout that is expending energy and getting you breathless.
These are all good ideas if you're trying to lose the COVID-19 you put on.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I'm glad you said that because water helps you to lose weight. It boosts your metabolism. Some experts say that cold water is better than just regular room temperature water or lukewarm water. I like cold water. So putting ice in it, making it cold, some people say that helps your metabolism more. But drinking a glass of water, full glass, before each meal is really important because it will help your stomach feel more full when you're eating. So this brings up another point I'm just going to say. So your stomach is a muscle and it can stretch. So your brain will not get the message that you're full until your stomach is stretched enough to make the stretch receptors send the signal to the brain. So if your stomach is huge because you've been overeating for years, because you keep making your stomach bigger and bigger and bigger, because your stomach can stretch to a 5-gallon bucket size. I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
So if your stomach keeps stretching, drinking water before you eat actually is a way of making your stomach full so that you get the sensation that you're full earlier with your food and then you eat less food.
That's a great tip.
Isn't that awesome?
You know, I am the least limber person in the world, although now I found out I'm very flexible in my stomach. I had no idea. Thank you. That's good information.
All right.
Probably not a good thing, though.
Probably not a good thing.
No.
Okay, what does your urine look like? If your urine is dark, like apple juice, then you're not drinking enough water. So basically just drink enough water to make your urine pale.
Okay.
Pale color. If it's dark colored, you know, sometimes it can be dark because of vitamins and things that you're taking. But generally speaking, if your urine is too dark, you're not drinking enough water. And so just watch your urine. And
it's interesting you mentioned that, because when I was in Afghanistan, the military bases, right near all the urinals, there's a picture, a sign of what your color of your urine should be.
Oh, is that right?
So you know if you're dehydrated or not. So that's great. That's good.
Yeah.
Military uses that.
That's good. I like that. Good education. One last thing on sodium. A lot of people think, oh, I should avoid if I want to rehydrate, I should avoid sodium, foods that have salt in them. And that's actually not true, because when you're working out and you lose fluid through sweating, you're also losing sodium and other electrolytes. So replacing that with more sodium is actually good. So I've heard people say that, oh, I have to avoid salty foods or sodium if I'm dehydrated. And that's not true. You actually need that.
That's good stuff. This is a very good information.
That's my information on water.
All right, let me give you some information. That is to find out more about how you can get healthy and get your hormones all balanced and all that good stuff. NishaJackson.com. That's where you go. NishaJackson.com. You can also find out about her great supplements like AM stress and PM stress and mood, which is another great one. Go check out NishaJackson.com and TakeBrandX.com. Where did my box go?
I'm not going to. You've already said it, so you can't say it again. TakeBrandX.com.
TakeBrandX.com. Subscribe, like the show, like Nisha. We sure appreciate it. Share it. We'll catch you next time. I'm Rusty Humphries with Nisha Jackson. This is the Nisha Jackson Show. TakeBrandX.com.